Okay, gang. Just got back from PT. Oh, let me lock this little tripod here so it doesn't start slipping. Anyway, PT went great today. Got a bit of bad news. For me, anyway. That, and Brownie. Don't worry, Brownie's fine. But because I've got a husband and wife living this direction, and then the next house, I've got a transient doctor, right, for a month that works odd shifts at the government hospital. And then I've got the police officer and his pregnant wife that live next door. So there's a lot of comings and goings through the gate. And since we're spinning around and around, trying to make you sick, my landlord is actually the juristic, right? It's the owner's sister. Now the owner, Ang, lives in Pitt-Saint-Lô. Well, she's come up because grandma's getting up there in age, right? So she's going to take care of the dog and keep an eye on grandma. So the gate's kind of got to be open most of the time. And so that means poor Brownie, they're paranoid about losing Brownie, which I completely understand. Brownie's holed up in the frickin' house. And then they take him out to do his duty on a leash. Man. So that, sucks for him, I know, and sucks for me. And down the soy, 1, 2, 3 houses down, the cousin dog, he ain't coming around either. Because why? No reason to. I don't know. If that's the worst of my problems, I'm doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, I'm not going for a walk or anything. I'm just kind of moping. I'm pouting, waving at my neighbor. So yeah, dude, close the gate, let the dog out. I mean, I've come here many a time and the gate's been closed, I just get out and open the gate and drive through and close the gate. It's not like, it's not automatic, which would be nice. Just for shits and giggles, I should put one in and buy a bunch of remote controls. I mean, it ain't that big of a deal. Yeah, it's a lot of money, but to me, the convenience and everything for everyone, man, I'd be a rock star. I wouldn't. I'm crossing the street anyway. Shit, I can't ever make up my mind, so I'm gonna walk. But anyway, PT went great, and headed to Chiang Mai in the morning. No big hurry. Can't check in anyway till 2. So, 2 o'clock minus 3.5 hours, and that's roughly when I'll leave. 10:30, quarter to 11, something like that. I'm walking with traffic now. that motorbike. I don't know if you saw me jump, but I did. Yeah, still, God, it just feels. There's a nice breeze. You'll see it when I walk under this next tree, but there's a nice breeze, and it's God, I don't know. It feels like 26, maybe 27, but the tree will be coming up over here, and it's just nice little breeze, Feels good. I'm turning the camera up a little bit. Gotta love it. Three school kids on a bike. One older one, another one probably the same age, and then a little boy in the middle, carrying a poster board and all that kind of stuff. And I'm tempted to turn the camera around and check out some flowers, but you can see them from here. Good enough for now. Yeah. So I'm just, God, the air feels good. Anyway, got asked a question from Johnny. Have you had any flooding? And no, I mean we've had rain. Let me step over that one. That one looks suspicious. We've had quite a lot of rain, but we've been spared any flooding, which is a very fortunate. Last year we were fine too. This whole area, there was nothing. But obviously you saw the videos of when we were up with Chuck and Paige, and we got to Chiang Rai, and the flooding was gradually creeping its way down from the north, and it was at the level of the grate in the parking lot. I'm saying, oh no, we'll be fine. And Chuck says, I don't know, man. He says, look at that. And I looked and see. Okay, I mentioned earlier in a video yesterday, or the day before, whatever, that really nice house that has a yapping dog. Well, I'm looking at the yapping dog right now, and it ain't yapping. He's probably going, what? Wait, why isn't he giving me a treat? No, you got to be nice to get a treat. My pocket's ready though. I'm prepared. You never know if there's going to be an apocalypse, and I'm going to have to eat some of this kibble. Shit, man. I got a portable straw filter for drinking water out of a ditch. I'm going HFTF. I'm yanking chains. I think I hear something coming up behind me. Anyway, yeah, I'm walking past that house that I mentioned in an earlier video that's about 4.5, 5 months into production. But gosh dang it, man, it just feels good. Here comes a bike, and then there's a car coming at me. That's all right. If it's my time, it's my time. In Vietnam, they'd be honking 100 meters back. This is a cute little car. I don't know what it is. When I'm looking at the front of it, it reminds me of a modern Volkswagen with LED lights. I know it's Chinese, electric, but just cute, Yeah, I really wouldn't mind having a little, I call them roller skates, right? A little car like that, just to bounce around and do stuff, especially in the rainy season. Um, you know, because even though I'm in a small town, parking's a bitch. Not as bad as Pattaya, but or Bangkok. But you go into town here, you know, you got to know the little backsoys and alleys and stuff where some owners are, you know, recognize you and they're like, yeah, you can park here, and they'll move their cones, you know, in their like loading zone. For me, they will. So a few, right? I'm not saying everyone, but a few of them. So that's always nice, you know, to have that. You know, they just recognize you and go, oh, and I'll stop and, you know, yeah, you know, because they know I'm just there to run into the market and get some chicken or some avocados or some fruit, you know, whatever. I'm not going to be like all day, you know, 20 minutes, turn around. So, yeah, I'm looking at this concrete ditch, culvert, whatever you call it. Trying to find the. No, I'm not supposed to be looking up. Damn. Swinging the boom here. Yeah, it's there's two different signs. I recognize for sale in Thai. I cannot pronounce it, but I recognize it because I Google Lensed it once, you know. Just like when you're driving down the road, you can spot a pharmacy a mile away. I mean, it's the letters, or the letters of the Thai alphabet, or boom boom, and it's, you know, it's a pharmacy. Anyway, I'm turning around, and I'm going to walk against traffic so I can at least see them coming. But I'm keeping my phone almost upright. I'm looking down at like a 45-degree angle. I'm not like straight down like this, like I'm supposed to be. Because I filmed a freaking video and it ended up upside down. And then it wouldn't load. It said file error, blah, 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 blah. And I took a shot of the error code on my phone instead of screenshotting on the computer, so that way I could. Yep. I'm seeing some tracks in the mud. Definitely canine aspargus. Yeah. Anyhow, I'm just babbling. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. But like I said, I've been holed up for so long. I'm just starving for human communication, or at least speaking. But and I'm stalling because I forgot what the hell I was talking about. It doesn't matter, I'll come up with something else. But man, I was really hoping for that nitrogen bubble to be gone by tomorrow, and that ain't the case. I mean, it's decreased in size tremendously, but it's still there. Like if I do like this, it's like it goes jiggle 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 across my eye. I wish you guys could see it, you know, like not experience it, but somehow see it. And I don't know if there's actually any way you could, unless the doctor recorded it from her point of view, but still it would be different. But anyway, these lots are for sale. Now, when I walked yesterday here, well, of course, it was about noon. It was frickin' like a highway. But now it's just peace and quiet, like normal. Oh, now they're barking. I'm crossing now. They always cut this corner here. Now I really lost my train of thought. Anyway, so no hurry in the morning. Get there, check in, put my junk in the room, snail walk downstairs. I'll take the elevator, of course, but then snail walk out onto the street and find some food for dinner. I'm a social eater, so I won't eat alone at the table. You know, I'll got a rock in my shoe. Yeah. Anyway, I will get takeout. Not sure what. I'll decide at the moment. I literally have no cravings. I'm gonna use this pole to take my shoe off with my, like that. There we go. No more rock. All right. Anyway. Yeah. It's funny, yesterday, I'm doing like I'm doing right now. I leaned up against the fence. Actually, a gate at the corner. Hang on a second. Oh, it's not working very well. Let me do it this way. Because I don't have my cords cinched up. It came off on the back, but so I'm snail facing it anyway, so I'm good to go. But I'll go ahead and cross now again. It's gonna be raining pretty soon, though, I'll tell you that. I just don't get it, man, why people throw their trash out. Just, no, maybe it fell out or fell off of a truck or something, okay, but just winging the trash out. I don't know. I grew up on ironized Cody, you know. Remember those littering commercials? Keep America Beautiful or something to that effect. Yeah. An Italian doing a Native American, playing a Native American. Oh man. That was the 70s for you. Anyway. Man, that breeze feels good. Some beautiful trees. Oh, yeah, I'm wearing that shirt again. I love it. Anyway, I'm almost back to my gate. I don't know who that was, but they always smile at me. Now, I don't know if that's just being typical Thai or, you know, they're smiling at me. So, to be different. Yeah, it kind of sucks, man. Fucking brownie. He'd usually be running up and I hear him in the house right now. I don't understand Thai dog, but I understand English speaking dog, but I swear he's saying, I want to go outside. Asshole, you know. Anyway. All right, well, here I am at my truck. And I'm going to sign off by showing you what's on the back of my truck. Right there, baby. That's my home. You guys take it easy. Out for now.